I am Moses Gomes. Great to see you all over here. Since we are short of time and I want to respect everyone who is attending this webinar, we will start with this particular session. Can you see my screen? Just respond thumbs up so I know you can see my screen. Okay, great. Thanks a lot. So today, I know everybody wants to rank themselves on LinkedIn and they want to create their personal brand on. But why LinkedIn? One key reason is LinkedIn is the only platform where 99% of your information is correct. You go on Facebook, you can tell you are a VP of a company and nobody is going to come over and catch up on. But on LinkedIn, if you just write VP, your VP will come and pull your call and say, hey, when you become a VP of the company. So that is one of the main reasons you have the right data. You have very less amount of, there are bots, but there are very less amount. My journey is across cross domains, right from I'm a marine engineer, and then I went into sales, I went into PR, I had my own business, entrepreneurship. Then I shifted to digital marketing in J. Walter Thompson. Then I shifted from there to healthcare domain, predominantly healthcare, pharma, a health tech company have around 2 decades of experience, but this is across almost 6 different industries. And in lately, since COVID pandemic struck, what happened was I started exploring LinkedIn a lot to a large extent. That's when I realized the true potential of LinkedIn, where you can go. So I've got a lot of consulting accounts and a lot of people consult me for how to create their profile on LinkedIn to what should they talk on LinkedIn exactly what works on LinkedIn. Because over the period, I've experimented a lot on LinkedIn about what works, what doesn't work, how it works, and why it. So, as a journey of digital marketer, if you see, I have around 10 to 12 years of experience into digital marketing overall. And this is across B2B companies managing leadership profiles. So I used to manage a lot of leadership profiles. One of the key profile which I used to manage was Gautam Pingania of Raymond. So his Twitter account was managed by me and my team. And then there are a lot of companies into B2B. It's a lot of concept selling and it has a long user journey. So brand building, it's about serving the community. But what I realized is it is important for each one of us. We need to have our own LinkedIn and our own. If we don't have our own brand, how are we going to sell to our customers? How are we going to sell during the interview? Or how are we going to sell to whoever we want to sell? How can we create our own tribe? This is where your LinkedIn helps. So I'll start with 3 automation tools and I have used this extensively. There are a lot of automation tools which I've tried. So today, our most main agenda would be to explore 3 to 4 key tools which are useful in your LinkedIn, how you can create your LinkedIn profile. I'll help you with some prompts and a ebook also about with prompts about how you can create your LinkedIn profile using those strategies. So coming to Linked Helper. So overall, Linked Helper is this particular platform, and this platform connects with LinkedIn. You can connect multiple accounts via Linked Helper. So if you work in a company and you have 3 to 4 leadership profiles where you have to manage those leadership profiles, you can connect this via LinkedIn. Once you add the account using the username password, it will share a link for approval and it connects. Once it gets connected, then you can shift the licenses to any profile. Now, the best part is to use Link Helper, you don't need to have a sales navigator or a premium LinkedIn account. This Link Helper gives you, in addition, is email puller. So you can use the credits to pull email IDs which are used in. So once you come over here, you select the account. I've selected my own account. I have queues over here. You see over here, I've selected different industry people over here. And then I can send them request. So I'll show you one particular template about how I create this particular thing. For example, any specific industry you want to target, those people are not connected to it. Well, at least by selecting hospitality industry. So hospitality industry, I guess Chris has said. So Chris, For example, you want to target specific people for your villa. Now, this target audience is who are these people who are going to buy those villas, which are say per night 15,000 or per night say 50 grand. These are the people like VPs and CEOs of different companies. Okay. How do we select those particulars? You add say plus mark and then you say VP CXOs. This is the campaign we create. Now these people are not connected to me. And then I say, okay, edit. Now I don't want to push them into buying the deal. I just want to network with. You can say I would like to join a professional network, or we can say that I have industry. So you can craft any message. You have crafted this message, save it. First name is automatically takes the first name. Now, if you want to add first name and company name, it will take that first name and company name also. Save and close. Now I move to next. Enable automatically accept cancel any next accepted invitation. So what happens is LinkedIn gives you only capacity of 3,000 invitations in your lifetime. So what happens is every point in time, if there are for say 2 months, people have not accepted your LinkedIn request. So you say 60 days or ago or earlier, if you had sent somebody a request, to cancel because any which way that person is not going to accept and say next. Now create your first message to newly added connection. For example, if somebody accepts your invitation, then what is the message you want to send? Okay, you can draft this message also over here. Now the best part is when you send a connection request, the message length is 300 characters, and it is nowadays is 200 characters for third connection. Second connection is 200 characters and 200 characters. It's dancing between both. When you're connected to somebody, then maximum allowed length, if you say it is 8,000, see over here. So 8,000 is the maximum under the length. So it means 8,000 characters you can use in your invitation where you can specifically mention about whatever program you can also attach a URL. Okay, over here. You for take invitation. Okay. You want to share them about something new sort your things. And if you be three book now for next year, you get 30%. This is the message, and you say regards or just. If they accept it, then secondary continuity happens over here. And this is all automatic. Okay. If you want to send another follow-up, then you have opportunity, but don't disturb it. And two messages are good enough. If you keep on bombarding messages, that person is going to get frustrated. Let's add people to profile. Okay, content. If you have a LinkedIn Sales Navigator account, connect that Sales Navigator over here. But if you don't have it, you can just use link. You can search, you can choose via my group page, my event page, who viewed your profile page. So, for example, your company profile is there, or somebody who visited your own profile and you want to target them. So, you can specifically target those people who visit your profile also. Followers of the page, you have a follower of the page, company page. Those followers, you can send this message also. Now, you see option people, jobs, posts, schools, courses, events, people. People is where we want to contact. You add filter and you say second and third connection. Then you say locations. Which location? You can specify the location if you want say Mumbai because you have your villa availability is say Lonavala. Current company. So what is the current company you can add? You can target specific to that company, specific to their past company, specific to schools. You can target that. Add industry. You can select say technology. Since you are marketing or villa, you can select any industry over here. That's show results. Now LinkedIn goes and searches for all those people who are in the second and third connection. These people are not connected to do. You can see connect. Now once I've done this, I say queue up this particular. Now you see over there, LinkedIn knows I am using a bot, but they cannot overpower this. Okay. It says try sales navigator for 0. You can collect 1,000 profiles. You can download those profiles as a CSV file. You can sort those profiles whichever you want to sort. Okay. And then you can start your campaign. All these people are at the level of vice president, executive vice president. Anywhere it is vice president mentioned, it will come over here. And this is across industries. See, JSW, Sony Picture Networks. Then you have HSBC. Okay. Then vice president consumer strategy. Now it will go on collecting this. It's a slow process. It takes its own sweet time because it doesn't want to be seen as a bot. So it will operate the way humans. Each particular round which is happening, if you count in seconds, all the seconds are variations. Now I want to see this particular queue. Who are these people? So Srinivas, then Ambika, Surbhi Upadhyay, Isan, all these people. If you want to sort this particular people, filter this particular people, you want to create an exclusion list, you want to process it, all these things you can. I can start the campaign. Now it will go to my data, my list, my queue. Okay. And you see how it sends the message. It types the message the way humans are typing in that particular. The only thing is your laptop shouldn't go on a sleep. If it goes on a sleep mode, then it's okay. So it shouldn't ever go on sleep mode to keep either connected and everything. And then see, right now I have told to withdraw whoever has not accepted. So it will automatically withdraw. I don't need to go personally to withdraw it. And I can continue to do the work which I want to do. And I can chat. We'll move to the second part. 3,000 requests at a time. 3,000 requests means it's a lifetime 3,000 requests. Okay. That's the problem. Otherwise, it will tell you to go for the paid one. Now you can see the presentation. Right? Now we have understood linked helper. There are another 10 different things which you can do with linked helper. I can pull database of the target audience. The email IDs, it doesn't give me the option to pull the mobile numbers, but it allows me the option to pull the email. Mobile number, if you want, you need to buy six. This is the, how do you do? This is a, okay, this is free. It's a credit oriented system, but you can try free. So now anybody who wants to generate some particular content, you want to do a LinkedIn post or you want to start, say, a long form content you want to create, I can show you a demo about how do you create this content using AI. Inspirational content. Let's be more specific about inspirational. Inspiration किसके लिए है? Inspiration, okay. Like the way you wrote the post the other day. Okay. Now let's do one thing. I'll repurpose the post which you did. Okay. So now Kumarjit, what we'll do is we'll try to see whether it can repurpose a content which you posted. Let's see what happens. Link to the post. Generate a post from URL. I hope you can see my screen, how it is creating the content. I use your only content to generate something. You don't need to use it exactly because keep one thing in mind. Anything which is created by AI or chatbot or say your chat GPT, it is a plagiarism. So if you use this content and try to check under plagiarism check for AI, it will honestly pull it out and say that it is plagiarized and your profile. But you can use this framework. Now I get this starter, I get the first or two lines, and then I use it to mix match and write my own post. Any post, anything you can generate a post out of. Now, for example, you don't know what to post. And my service is into, let's see what it can spin off. I started using this almost 5 months back when this thing was in beta state. And now you have 20 credits. So see, I've got topics, 5 best practices to increase meditative detailing, provide brand manager with actionable tips and strategies here beyond paper leveraging. So I've got the topics. Now, once I use this same topic, I copy it, generate a post. You need to have larger content. So once you say how to, it will create it. The main thing which I loved about was it will give you entire framework. You can also enhance this. I say I want to make it longer, or I say it needs to be digital. Now let's see what it gives us. So that's the fantastic part. Again, use it, but don't use it directly. Just copy paste earlier and then think that okay, I just copy paste and use it because anybody can make out. I just use it to get inspired. That's it. And I put now see over here, embracing digital, elevating pharma marketing with interactive catalogs, ready to revolutionize. Falana, yes. Now, this is a good enough content to be used when it says that, okay, I want to target brand managers with some particular content and I can use some creative around this. And thing gives a good impact. This saves your time to do research. Use AI tools to do research. Now, I hope everybody has understood this tool. You want to experiment some more? So, spin a post. Okay, nowadays, LinkedIn has started this particular thing, collaborative art. I use this particular essence, make it sound safe, funny. Let's spin it to make it funnier. And if you want to participate in collaborative articles, LinkedIn has this kind of stuff. Principal
Yes.
LinkedIn. Yeah, this is collaborative article. These articles are usually AI driven. Okay, and LinkedIn wants people to participate over here and give contribution over here. The reason I don't participate nowadays in collaborative article is when this article gets ready, it doesn't give contributors name. That's why I'm not participating. But everybody has their own perspective participation in this. So let's see what Mentis gives us. Mentis is giving it trust in healthcare. As a healthcare manager, you know that building patient trust is crucial to better outcomes. Here are some strategies. Communication is the key, active listening, transparency, consistency, go beyond. So it gives you a framework based on this. For example, you visited a pharmacy store and where you saw some particular thing where patient trust was getting built up. Now you use building effective strategies for building patient trust. So start with your story and then give these tips. What happens is it builds better connect in that particular. Share a quote. This is what I like. You write a quote over here and then you say generate a post. It will generate a post using a quote. Additionally, over here, you can type those thoughts and then say, now make it more enhanced, make it more engaging, add the story. So when you write a story away, it will enhance that post using that story again. It will. So it's a baseline of prompt engineering. That will be a total different course or different session. Like it will take 2 3 hours. How exactly use ChatGPT? Because I am able to do almost 8 hours of job in my marketing within say 1 or 2 hours using ChatGPT because I exactly know how you use the prompts and the prompt engineering. So whether writing emails to writing anything, I exactly know how to you create. That is a part. So this is the framework. One thing I taught you was connection request. Second thing which I taught you was creating content. Now comes the commenting part. If I want to comment, I don't want to spend a lot of time into commenting lot of posts. Now I click comment and then I say thoughtful. It gives you the reply, great insights at the rate. You should always mention at the rate to that particular person. LinkedIn appreciates that thing. It will push your post. Also, try to have a conversation when somebody replies to you, because the more conversation you have, it will still keep on pushing your post. Tool is called Merlin. Interesting name, right? So Merlin tool has lot of stuff. It gives you 50 credits per month, which are good enough. Like I haven't been able to use more than say 20 30 credits. Now over here, I've disabled this particular thing. I can chat with this particular page. So access web. If I click over here, it will say what it is this. So I click over here. I don't have time to read whatever is said over here. I can just ask over here this, and then this particular thing will keep on hallucinating. So that's why the reason I'm not using this for this particular purpose is because it hallucinates. Now, what hallucination is, AI will make information but it does not exist. It happens a lot of times. So whenever you post anything, ensure you read whatever you are posting, because AI will create something on its own which does not exist. As per LinkedIn, you need to do at least 10 comments in a day for your profile to be boosted, accelerated, seen in lot of search volume. So I hope you saw all the tools. What I'm going to show you is now there are a lot of tools to use for your LinkedIn. How do you supershot your company profile and make it yourself a brand? The thing is, this course might go to 6 hours and 10 hours also because it is very personalized. Okay. And I am doing it only with 10 people. Keep more personalized. Each and every person's profile to boost by at least 50%. The number of hits they get, the number of average engagement, the impressions, comments they get, and it will be very collaborative effort. I'll understand your key challenges. I'll see your LinkedIn profile, review it, I will give you tips on and how improve your profile, how to use those prompts. I'll give you specific prompts to improve your profile based on where you want to go. What is your goal? Because everywhere you want to go, that has to be a goal. Whether you want to change your job, whether you want to have a more business, whether you want to side. Okay. So I'll set your goal based on that particular goal. I'll conduct this particular one-to-one meeting. I'll improvise your profile with keyword. Then the other thing is once this particular profile is creation, you need to have your LinkedIn banner with your profile image. How do you shoot that thing? How do you create the repository? Because what happens is whenever somebody visits, now a lot of people visited via LinkedIn post who came and registered for this particular session. The WhatsApp community has around 7 people, but there's another community on this NAS.io where I have more than 100 people who are engaging, and everybody has come organic in just last 10 days. Say, for example, you want to join a company, say Schneider Electric, and you know there is a vacancy at Vice President Corporate Communication. Recently, somebody quit, and you have the particular attributes, you have that particular experience, you can join over there. The decision maker is head of HR and CEO. Now, how do you engage with that particular CEO? How do you identify them? How do you engage the CXOs over there? So before you get an opportunity to go for interview, they should think about intent. So what happens is in the interview, how your work is done to win that particular person. This is where I'll teach you exactly how do you build these meaningful connections. And to increase your connection, you can use this kind of tools. Third message, which is one-on-one, which is customized. Then mastering LinkedIn content. 6 months back, I posted a particular video. Education teaches you how to play, experience teaches you when to take the right steps. This was the only 2 lines which I had written and I had posted the video. If you see, there are 61,000 likes for that. Then there was another post, how to teach finance to your kids. I shared a video. It went to say 14 lakh impressions. This thing is 58 lakh impressions. So you see the time frame. Okay, 5 months with this is the thing which is happening. While 11 months back, I posted a video which is around 1 lakh 27,000 impressions. Once you know why this happens, then you know exactly what you should post, how you should post. Now, every particular LinkedIn profile is different. The DNA is different. Okay. I know exactly what things work for me. I exactly know what things doesn't work for me. But do you know that? And once you know that, imagine where you so that is what we'll do. Then how do you approach? So if you are targeting, say, a job or you are targeting some particular sales, okay, how do you gain insight and how do you start engaging that particular people? For example, for Chris, he is into hospitality. If he wants to target a company for, say, mice particular mice opportunity, where a corporate wants to take, say, 20 employees for an outdoor project, how can he get this particular opportunity and how can he target specific people and introduce them to this particular this? Okay. Now, if you are looking for a particular job, you are already working, but you know that, okay, if I get this particular job, I'll be really happy. How do you reach to that particular place is what I'll teach you. I did my own business. So till now, I have got all my jobs not from Naukri.com or not from Indeed or not from Monster and not even from LinkedIn job search doesn't. The HR gets around 1,000 applications. They really don't know how to sort the applications. I get jobs via LinkedIn and it's a strategic thing which I do. So I'll teach you how do I use a strategy where I get directly a message or I engage with a particular person and then they start discussing with me. Ki analytics is core thing. I know a lot of you posting on LinkedIn, but hardly would be spending time to see your analytics. Analytics will tell you what works, what doesn't work. So next time when you are posting something, you know where you have to do. So if you see my analytics in last was 365 days, there's a spike in April. Okay. April, you get a solid spike. Now, why I got that particular spike? Because of that post, which you that experience versus new player, that TT match. This is where I got the spike. So I know that particular thing was a spike. But what are the other spikes? And can I create such more spikes? Is what will be the strategy. Now, etiquette wise, what etiquettes you need to use to be a part of the conversation? Once they respond, you also will respond over there. And then you want them to again respond at least 3 to 4 conversations. So it will push your post. to say next 24 hours or 48 hours. Once you achieve 20 to 30 likes and say 10 comments, next 6 hours, LinkedIn will keep on pushing this in that particular profile and persona. If you don't get this push, you're not going to next. Maximizing LinkedIn. I showed you three tools. Now there are many such tools. How do you use Canva, Linked Helper, and exactly using Linked Helper, Ideate, ChatGPT. So there are a lot of prompts on ChatGPT where you can use free of cost to generate a lot of content and generate specific inspirational content. Any other questions?
Bye, Moses.